Hey guys, so I don't have any makeup on right now. If I do, it's like leftover. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna post this or not, but I feel like so alone right now in my life, even though I do have people around me in my life, you know, family and stuff. But I feel very alone right now. I feel like I'm going through something. I don't feel like it's a midlife crisis. I'm just trying to gather everything because there are so many things in my life right now that are making me unhappy. Actually, it's not even a lot of things. It's just like certain things that are major parts in your life. I'm really trying to think positive about it and thinking that this is just now, things are gonna get better, but I feel like I've waited a while and it feels like I'm never going to be satisfied. It feels like I'm never going to be happy. My job and just being like successful and wealthy and debt situations and that kind of like that whole aspect of, you know. But the most important one is my relationship. I've been with my boyfriend for almost 10 years this year. And I believe since like the 4th year or so, I've started having thoughts like, you know, as I'm getting older, I'm maturing, having thoughts about what I want to do with my life, my future and stuff. But I'm still living in the present, still having fun with my life as I'm still young. But my boyfriend, he's 2 years younger than me, so he's already behind. And just being a guy, they say guys are even further behind than they really truly are. So that makes me even extra far behind as far as a mindset close to what I have, you know, something where you're like thinking about the future, thinking about what you want to do with your life, your goals, your 5-year plan, you know, things like that. And yes, I'm a girl, so I have those kinds of thoughts more than like my boyfriend would, but when there's not one little piece of him that feels like he needs to think about the future or think about what he needs to do with his life for the future or just for now, you know, that just kills me. Right now, Pedro and I are, like I said, going through a rough patch. It's now almost gonna be 10 years this year, and I feel more feelings about the relationship than he does because he's a guy, I think, and then he's just not the kind of person to like really worry about stuff. He's just like living in the moment. He doesn't think about the past. He doesn't think about the future. He thinks about right now and not necessarily just like, oh, I want to be happy with where I am now, so I'm just like doing my thing to be happy now. He's just like, he's settled and he's okay with being where he's at right now, no matter what situation he's in. And I'm content. I have an apartment. I have a car. I have a job. I have so many things in my life that are perfectly fine. I'm very grateful for all these things because it's almost like, why are you going to settle for something when there are better opportunities for you later on or, you know, in the future or right now even. I figured I would just say that on here since I am vlogging and this is real life. Wiping the tears away and moving on for a sense for myself. Don't want to waste my day, be upset. So anyways, I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to relationship issues, obviously, and work stuff, and being unhappy where you work and feeling like you're stuck. That's how I feel. I feel very stuck in my life right now. I feel like there's a mountain and I feel like I can't get over it. I feel like I am stuck and I keep climbing and I keep getting pushed back. I feel like someone's pulling me back in a sense, if that makes sense to you guys, you know. I feel in this really weird part, like time in my life right now, and I don't like it. I'm very angry in a sense of why I'm trying so hard to make my life work and get to a point where I want to be, and I'm just not succeeding right now, and it's very hard. I feel like life is playing against me and it's winning right now. Figured I would just talk about stuff while I did my face. Right now, Pedro and I are in a stage of, I think, figuring out ourselves, like figuring out who we are, what we want in our lives, which you would think at this point we would have figured out, but I feel like maybe for us this is the time for us to figure it out, and that we thought we had it figured out but we don't. I personally feel like I always knew what I wanted in my relationship and in my life. We both had an idea what we wanted. Mine was just more detailed and specific, as I think most women's are. Their goals in life are way more logical, realistic, and I think just more detailed in general. But me, I've always been very specific about what I wanted in life, which I feel makes it a lot more difficult when you're in a relationship, especially with someone who is not. Because I have specific details of my life that I want or need to be done or said or accomplished or whatever the case may be, it makes it so much more difficult to be with someone who is not like that, and to be accepting of it and to be very patient with them, because they're still trying to figure out their life. And you kind of just know that, at least I do with Pedro, it's like he's the kind of person who doesn't plan out his life the way I do, and I have to be patient with that, because if I'm not, things get messy and it's just not good. But anyways, on a good note, let's just change that subject right now. I know I started off this video in a very negative, you know, whatever, but on a positive note, a happy note, my nephew is coming over soon tonight, and we're gonna spend the night together, and tomorrow morning I'm gonna watch him for a little bit, spend some more time with him. I spent last weekend with him, so, or just actually, was it last weekend? Yeah, I spent the other day with him, after work. We just went to the park and stuff with my other cousins, and it was fun. So I'm watching him tonight, and so I'll show a little bit of clips from tonight with him so that you can see him. He's 7 years old. He's super cute. So he's at a really cute age in his life. So he makes me happy, so definitely cheer me up for the day. Get my mind off of these stupid things that are making me so unhappy. Hey guys, so I'm in a much better mood than I was just a few minutes ago. I started editing my videos, and my sister called me and said she's on her way with my nephew, so I straightened out my act, got in a better mood. She's bringing me Starbucks, so I have my energy for the rest of the night, and I'm just cooling off in here because it got a little warm earlier outside, so I have my air conditioner on if you can hear it. And like I said, I'm just editing videos with my glasses on because my eyes have been in such a bad, like, it's been hurting so bad because I haven't been wearing my glasses, so I'm putting it back on to get my eyes back to where they were. And I'm drinking some ice cold water as well so that I am hydrated, because the coffee is totally gonna dry me out. This coffee does that, and I just don't want to be dehydrated. So sorry, you can see the glare. I'm trying to hide the glare, but it's so hard. Kind of, there we are. But yeah, I don't know where Pedro is. I think he's still at the dog park, or he went to his mom's house. I'm not sure, but I don't know what he's gonna do tonight. If he's staying at his mom's, or if he's coming back home, because he hates it when I have like my family over, nephew and stuff like that. Well, not my family, just like when there's kids over, he doesn't really like it, because, like, you know, he likes having his apartment himself and stuff. And I'm the same way. If he has his little brothers over, I feel the same way. It's just a sense of, I don't know how to explain it, but like it's almost like you want to come home, but just in case you want to be alone, you can't be alone because there's another kid there, you know. And also you can't boss them around because it's not your kid, it's not your family, you know, so you don't want to act out or whatever. I don't know. Oh, and my battery's dying, so I will put you guys away, and I will see you guys later on. My nephew's here, and when we go get dinner and do whatever we're gonna do. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, so I'm back here in my apartment, and my nephew and my boyfriend's brothers are here. Yay! And they're playing FIFA. And I gave them way too much sugar. I'm such a bad aunt, and they're making the weirdest sound effects. This will be a very interesting night. But in all seriousness, I am currently editing one of my videos, so I'm sorry if you can hear that in the background. I probably won't vlog for the rest of the night because of this, until they go to sleep.